Peter, we gave you a lot of credit in the days leading up to the draft because you were, for my money, one of the few voices who was saying, hey, they like Pickett more than Willis. My sources tell me the Steelers would take Pickett when everyone else in the world seemed to think the Steelers had a love affair with the Liberty quarterback. So I'm not just saying this to pat you on the back, but you knew that they had an affinity for this Pitt quarterback. Tell us about that.
Well, look, some of that is luck because I think a lot of times what happens when you try to predict who's going to pick who in the draft, you talk to quite a few people around the league, and sometimes you are just fortunate to have a source or two who knows people inside the Steelers. The Steelers are a very, very tough team to read around the time of the draft because you don't have people inside the Steelers who leak, you know, or who at least leak to media that I know of anyway. And so therefore the Steelers have always been one of those teams to me where I have to ask other people, hey, what do you hear about the Steelers? And so I think I know some people who know what the Steelers are thinking sometimes. And so that's why this year I said that. Now, I've been wrong about the Steelers plenty of times in the past, but I also think that one of the things that the Steelers did, and they did it expertly this time, is they made it known that they were going to the pro days of an awful lot of quarterbacks in this draft. And they weren't just going there with a position coach. They were going with Mike Tomlin and Kevin Colbert. Because really, this is the last big decision of Kevin Colbert's professional career, and he wanted to make absolutely sure he got it right. And whether he got it right or not, we'll know in 3 or 4 years. But that was the reason why I gave the Steelers Pickett.